Hey Brixheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and this is my city. Let's check it out. Hey G Monkey, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Hey, Dark Sky Builds, how's it going? Matt, Bricks, what up, dude? Yo. Yep, we definitely need to figure out how to stop Bricks. From what? What are we stopping him from? Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody is doing awesome. Just making sure you guys can hear me. That is hilarious. That you guys want to stop Matt from winning. uh so here's the funny part. Matt actually doesn't know this. Nobody knows this other than me. Matt actually, not only did he win uh what was it, August? He actually won September as well. Or no, sorry. He won July and then he won August. Wins a half of a lot more than I do across Twitch. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to spin. But it was like I didn't get a chance to spin on air. I did it actually during the last live stream, but I did it at the end and it cut off because I had already raided out, or I'd already started to do the raid process, and I was like, at the end I was like, oh crap. And then I realized I was already like it was already off. My stream was already off, so I ended up doing it. So Matt, you did win for August as well. Uh um so you're not just receiving one shirt, you're actually receiving two shirts. So congratulations, my friend. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Um Brooks is the champion on Twitch. And he'll keep on winning till the end. Do do do. He'll keep on winning 'cause he supports everyone. No time for losing 'cause Matt is the champion of the streams. That's funny. Sorry. Had to have fun on that one. For here, maybe. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if you got my message. I messaged you. So you should be receiving your package probably by the beginning of next week. To be honest, it was a little pricey to ship, but but it was because it was multiple shirts and all of that. But it yeah it they said it's gonna take like 5 days to get to you. Um, but yeah, um, I don't know what that is, so I will. So we are. Um. Oh, I, I got Scott's package. Matt is wanting my package. That's kind of awkward, but all right, whatever. No, so yeah, congratulations on that. Who's in the house so I can give people points? Hold on, let me bring up my spreadsheet. Um, channel points for September. All right. Nate automatically. Well, Nate's hasn't renewed yet. So okay, Matt. So Matt gets one. G Monkey gets one. Let's see. And again, in order to get points, you got to be active chatting. So yeah. So far we have. Maybe let me make sure if I'm missing anyone. Let me know. So we got Matt and G Monkey actively chatting so far. Awesome. Perfect. Sweet. All right, guys. So I've there's been a lot going on. So I apologize. Um we're just it's just going to be a chat and chill day with me sorting and putting a bunch of stuff together and cleaning. Um so hopefully that is not sorry, I'm trying to that wasn't thing. Um Hopefully it's not going to be too boring for you guys, but nevertheless, that's kind of what's going to be happening today. Um, just maxing and relaxing. As you guys can see, I've been working on the garage. I did it all yesterday. um, well, I'm not finished. I'm missing a couple extension cords, but ultimately the lights are now up and running. Yawns. I know. I know. It sucks. Um, but the sorting has to be done because that's the thing. If I don't sort, then I can't build. But I did get, like I said, I got the lights going. So a good thing. Um, and uh, and yeah, we're just gonna rock things out. So, I will show you what I'm currently working on if it registers. Oh, there we go. So, like I said, just sorting and figuring things out. But how's everybody doing today? How was everybody's holiday? I For me, I worked on Saturday, worked on Sunday. Because of my job, I had Monday off, so I didn't film anything. So if you guys have been kind of paying attention to some of my live streams and the videos that I've been posting or will be posting, pictures that I've been posting, all of that fun stuff. Um, I have been working on lug builds, okay, or builds for displays at events. So I did a western, a couple western builds. I did the barbershop, the old Wild West barbershop. I did the what's it called? I did what did I do? Shoot. The okay, so I did a barbershop slash mustache hair care store, mod to Million Ways to Die in the West. And then I did a hotel, a Wild West hotel, and then I also did two train track ballasts. And that's gonna go in a collab for Brix Vegas. So super excited about that. And then in addition to that, I turned the Castle in the Forest into Castle on an Island. And so essentially, me and my family, since we all had it off, we drove up to Vegas. We dropped those builds off. Uh, a buddy of mine up there, Mark, shout out to Mark. Thank you so much. Love you, man. Uh, he scored some parts at the Lego store for me. Um, so I picked those up. And then picked up some other things, and then yeah, so we did that Monday. So it was a quick turnaround trip. We went up for lunch, had fun, and then came back down. I know a couple people streamed. Matt and all of them streamed yesterday as well. Hopefully that went well. Yesterday I was actually listening to Matt stream. He just didn't know it. I didn't chime in for a little while as I was doing the lights. So that's kind of what I was doing. To give you guys to showcase they're bright whites instead of so you can kind of see let me switch back real quick. So you can kind of see that is kind of an off yellow versus the rest of the room are bright whites. I know it's a little difficult to see. But so again, not quite finished yet. Um, and then once I get that going, ah, crap, my face. Then I can actually start my hope and plan is to start working on the city. So I'm gonna start with the mountain range first, and then pretty much go from there. So G Monkey had a nice 4-day weekend. Tried to organize parts, got discouraged. Then I tried to mock and couldn't find parts I may or may not have bought for it and got discouraged. Might definitely be time for an intervention. So and that's the thing. Now you know why I've been focusing quite a bit on, organizing. Because there are times where I buy a bunch of parts and then they sit there and I don't do anything with them and I put them aside because I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do this, and then when I start to like, okay, I'm actually going to break down and I'm going to work on that, I don't know where those parts are. And that's why for me, organization has started to become a an important step in the process. And the unfortunate part is that I didn't organize properly, or at least to my mindset of proper, uh, in the beginning. So that's why it's now, it's kind of one of those, slow roasts, right? Like if you organize properly as you build your collection, then all it is maintaining, right? That's all you're doing. You're just maintaining the organization. But if you get to the point of like a huge collection and then you have to go in and organize, then it becomes, a bigger ordeal. It becomes a bigger process. And that's kind of what's going on, is the fact that it's now a bigger process. I changed my part organization. That took, quite a bit. And slowly but surely I am, changing that. And that takes time. So, and it sucks because there's times it does take time away from building. But again, I can't really build the way I want to and the way I need to if I'm not organized. So that's that's the gist of it. I mean, I've still got one down here. One, I don't know what I have in here. I think I really have anything. Yeah, these are empty, so I can put those up. I have this. Yeah, I have this bin to organize. So, uh, those parts. Yeah, this is parts. So let's see. I have back had an Applebee's ad. Yum. Oh yeah. Um. Okay, so I have one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, roughly 22 small bins of parts that um that I have to organize. In addition to uh what's already been organized. So it is a lot, and I've tried to not I do try and knock things down and organize, and I do have to do a little bit better, but as far as because I can sort well in the house, and that's so rough. Matt, you know my pain. So Matt, like other than streaming, like what'd you do over the weekend? Um or the over the holidays. I know you had Monday off. So yeah, so that's what I did. So I worked Saturday, I worked Sunday, I had Monday off, went up to Vegas, did build uh exchange and all of that. Um and then all yesterday, I was actually pretty busy yesterday doing the lights, doing stuff that I needed for the house. Um, uh, oh, sorry. Weekend here was nice. State Fair Friday was really good. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday were good with Lego work and all that. Nice. There you go. And then I have so much I still got to organize too. Yeah, I mean it's an ever expanding process, and that's it's one of those things where Matt. Hopefully you're seeing the videos. You know, because they're the full bit. Because Matt. Okay, so for those of you that are watching that don't know, again, me and Matt have been buddies for about 5 years now, and he has really pushed like Scott, you need to build more. Scott, you need to build more. Scott, you need to build more. And it's not just me. He pushes everybody to build more, which is great. He is you know, an amazing cheerleader. He can see, the potential in people that and say and he pushes, which is great. But for years he's always been saying, "Dude, you need to build more." I encourage creativity. Absolutely. So he's like, dude, you need to build more. You need to build more. You need to build more. And there's times where I'm like rocking out builds, but lately I've actually been rocking out. I feel like more builds, more mocks than I've actually ever built in or for Lego. I mean, the last month I've built what would be classified as four mocks. Two railroad track mocks. Well, technically, if you count both of those as two, that's two, right? And then the what is it? The hotel mock, the barber shop mock, that's four. The castle mock or mod, that's five. And then you start looking at all of the stuff that I've built aside from that. Um I mean, we had the Chinese theater, the Friends flower shop. I finished Emma's art school. I mean, we're talking at least 10 builds. 10 10 builds, and we're in September. So I feel like this year has really been a year of like really rocking out builds and really, and in addition to that, all the sorting that I've been doing. I mean, the sorting is a lot in itself. So I feel like I've done, and that's and then you look at what I have to sort, and then I'm like, I don't really want to sort, but I have to sort because if I don't sort, I'll never sort. So I think I'm gonna completely empty the Lego room or the room of Lego and start from scratch. Will also give me space and time to put in tables. Hopefully, I can get it done on my October vacation. That sounds real ambitious. To be honest, I don't know how big your space is, but like if it's anything like what we have going on, that is very ambitious. That is absolutely ambitious. Um, and it's a lot. I mean, I haven't done an update in a while, and I'm working on that update. But I mean, there's a lot that goes into that whole process. I mean, because once you start, like, okay, so for your city, right? In addition to the regular stuff of moving everything out and about, you have to clean it all. I've been taken to forcing myself to sort sometimes while I uh watch other friends streams. If I start now, I'll get done by October 30 2036. Yeah, I mean that's how it feels sometimes. And yeah, I mean there's there's trust me, there's times where I'm just like, you know what, if I just get rid of all of this crap, um or like not crap. Okay. if I get rid of the the stuff I have to sort, if I just get rid of it, then I don't have to worry about it. And then I'm just like, but what if I need those parts? Because that's what it's going to come down to. There's going to be, you know what? I'm going to need those parts for something. Something's going to come up. I'm going to need those parts. And then you don't have them. And then you have to spend more money uh, to uh, to buy those parts. And I've been starting and I've kind of commented and mentioned this before. I've started to realize, like, because I'm running out of space, and I mean, granted, I have the job now, so money is going to be starting to come in, which is great. But I'm starting to question some of my builds and really the need for them. Like I was talking, that's why I'm trying to keep going with sorting. So, and I'd love to get your guys' opinion on this. So, I don't know that like I do want a bunch of different like a bunch of culture in my city. Okay? I definitely want the Chinatown, I want, you know, um like you know, Japanese, Chinese, Indian, all of those, cultures and stuff in my city. Hey, Titanium, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Um, so I'm starting to question like the Ninjago's my Ninjago city builds. I don't know that they necessarily fit in the overall look and feel of my city. I think Ninjago City Docks does, but as far as Ninjago City Markets, Ninjago City Gardens, the new one that's come out that I have not purchased. Um, wait, so there's Ninjago City, Ninjago City Markets, Ninjago City Gardens. Those three, I don't know that they fit in my city. And I'm not talking like I am talking a little space wise, but so I'm actually contemplating getting rid of them, selling them, because I don't, like I said, I don't know that I need or want them in my city. I mean, for those of you that are city builders, like, what are your thoughts on those? like, like legit, like what are your guys' thoughts on those builds? Do they actually fit in a city? I know certain aspects of them, like Ninjago City, like I could see like those going in a city, and I've seen people incorporate them, but the overall look and feel, I just don't feel like they match. Um, so I'm contemplating getting rid of them or just sourcing the parts and using them for something else and making them something different. I have no intentions of adding the Ninjago City sets I have to my city. I think they look great, but with my city design, they won't fit. But so Matt, let me ask you this. If you had the space, right? Like say you had a 1,000 square foot warehouse or, whatever. Would you put them in your city? So space aside, do you feel like the overall look and feel of those sets uh would be a good fit for a city, not I mean maybe not necessarily your city or just in general. And I guess this is asking about your city too. Do you feel that they are a good fit? If space was not a factor. And that question goes for all of you. Yep, growing up in a big city where you can just take a train to different ethnic areas, that would be a must. I just got to decide if I do regular superhero pirate or castle city and clear out the rest. Even if the scenario, even in that scenario, no, not right now. I'd more look at developing a separate layout around them, to be honest. I think Titanic has considered that sort of thing. That's what I'm looking at. Like, I like the details within them. And I like how Ninjago City Docks is because it feels like a village. But the overall look and feel of um the overall look and feel of the builds themselves, I just don't feel like they fit. Like the overall look and feel. I want like a city and that it just seems I don't know if I could call it steampunk-ish. But it just doesn't I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it's a part of a city. So, I'm contemplating, okay, so do I sell them? Because I think that's what I've determined. So the question is, do I sell them? And I'd only be selling those three. Or do I source those parts and build something else out of them? Which I think would be cool. Yes, once I get docks rebuilt, I will have a Ninjago City made up of all of the modulars and my own Mocs in the same style. So are you incorporating, sorry, just to clarify, because sometimes my brain doesn't work. So to clarify, are you keeping all of the Ninjago builds in your city and you're just making a section of your city? Because, like I said, that's where I'm like, I just don't feel like they fit. I just don't feel like the style, even though it's a different culture and all of that, I just feel like they're not like I don't know. I just don't know that I feel like they're actually city builds. I feel like they're so different. I am making them into a city. I don't currently have a city layout. Okay. That because that's what I'm thinking about doing is taking those parts. So either selling them or taking those builds and developing a Chinatown, not because I know they're not Chinese, they're Japanese, but a Japanese town area out of those parts. I'd have to know the value of the sets. Yes, it would be cool to rebuild in your style, but think of all the parts you could get if say you could get 1,500 for the sets. Well, and that's the thing. So if we look it up on Bricklink, the so Ninjago City. There's there's currently oh, okay. All right, so Ninjago City right now used. Oh wait, let's go to the price guide. Or no, let's go. Okay, let's see if we're gonna buy it. Let me show you guys. So, we have Ninjago City. Let's go US. US. Used. Missing one minifigure. Okay. So this person right here is selling it for 475, but the next up is 632. And then it goes up to 650. So if we complete with figures and instructions. Okay, my set's used. Okay, so take out the bottom two and say I got 650 bucks. Okay, hold on. Scott, for what it's worth, you know RHB on YouTube. He's talking about Ninjago stuff now too, but he does not plan to add them to his bigger city layout. He's rebuilding in his converting garage. He will do a separate Ninjago cyberpunk space. See, I'm not the only one that is thinking about this. Like that's the thing. I'm not like people are looking at it going, "Wait a minute. Like does this really fit in my city?" Like so RHB Robin Hood Bricks Bricky Boo does have a Ninjago section to his city. Um I can't remember what Brixie has or what a few of the others have when it comes to that stuff. But anyway, so say we get 650. Okay, say I was able to sell it for 650. All right, so that's 650. Somebody do the math for me. Okay, 650 bucks. All right. And then I'm like I said, I think I would keep Ninjago City Docks. Hey, Mike, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. So I think I would keep Ninjago City Docks because I like the layout of that. I think I would just expand on that village setting if I kept the other sets and I built off of it. Okay. So, Ninjago City Gardens. So remember, 650 guys, 650 bucks for Ninjago City. All right. So, Ninjago City Gardens, if we were to buy it, go up, seller ships to US, seller's location is US. Um that's it. Okay. So this one used built with every minifigure included, no box or instructions. This one missing two figures, built only once by adult collector, inventory twice, so 100% complete, including instructions, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Used for display purchases only, adult collector in great condition, all minifigures. Check out our terms page for money saving options. Okay. All right. So say we knock out the first couple, say we do 300 on that. Okay. So what do we say? 650 plus 300 so far. Okay. Now we go back and we do markets. Okay. I like the base of markets, but I don't like the tram and some of the other stuff. But if we were to buy it used and anywhere in the US or ships to US in the US, search. Okay, same thing. So 300, 300, 300, 318. I'm okay with saying 300. I mean, because it's 299, 300, 300, 318, 330, 375. Okay, so the average on the bottom end for used, because after that it's all new. Looks like average on that is 300. So, 650 plus 300 plus 300. What is that? 6, that's 1250 right there. That I could get for those 3 sets. So is that worth it? So is it worth it to sell those parts and buy a bunch of new parts, or since I already have them, just keep those parts and use those parts to build something, a little, you know, Japanese village. And I'd probably have a shit ton of parts left over to make other mods. What would you do if someone had home? What I'm doing that you What do you guys think? Try to sell it and get the 1250 and then use that money for parts or whatever? Or should I just use those sets and build something out of them? Okay, I think that's it for these parts. Can you do a separate space for them? Like one or on like hold on. Like on the lower tier of your custom tables have a Ninjago City based layout? Not really. Um the issue with building down or under my city is, to be honest, I mean the bugs and rodents and stuff like that. You got to remember I am in my garage. I am out in the desert. So, I mean everything from, I mean you name it. I mean I can show you this is a spider. Um Hold on. So even if you do not use the thing parts, will be handy for others. Yeah. Well, the Ninjago sets come with a lot of great parts themselves, right? Exactly. All right, let me this is the stuff. Let me show you guys. Like this was on one of our windows. Hold on. Date modified. So even if you do not use them, parts will be handy for other areas. Right. And that's what I'm looking at too. But then I have to sort all those damn parts. Here, I'm trying to bring up. So this was on our window the other night. This was legit on our window the other night. You can see how big this fucking thing is. I mean, I would say a good the inside of my palm. Like that's how big it was. The inside of my palm with the legs the way it is right now. Not my fingers, but this the inside of my palm. That's how big that was. We were in the middle of doing dishes. Don't like look at that thing. Good sized spider. Yeah. This is the back of it. Oh, you can't see. Hold on. I guess I have to individually. So you saw that. You didn't see that. Hold on. And I have found one. One actually fell into a pad cup and was basically just waiting out its days. This is the backside of it. No. Did I keep him as a pet? No. So you can kind of see here, scale wise, how big he is. I mean, because you kind of see my shadow here when I take a picture of him. Well, go live in the desert some more where, of course, there's creepy as fuck things. So the reason I say that, okay, so look at that. Look at that thing. Okay. So what is it? Right? It's a yellow sac spider. Uh Not extremely venomous, but if they are venomous, they are harmful to humans. If they bite you, essentially, you will have massive headaches, skin will be life is not in danger. That is how it works. So, did I kill that thing? Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah. So my point is that and we've had scorpions We've had all of that. So like, you know, granted, the yellow sac spider doesn't like create a lot of webs. It doesn't. It does have a nest or whatever, but it doesn't create like a big, arachnophobia style web system to catch bugs and shit. But like it does still have webs, and there are other spiders, black widows and shit like that. So that's why I don't like. I originally thought I was going to be building under my city, but because of all that, I really can't. So, um, so as far as building another area, and that's the other thing too, is those builds are big. Womp womp. Yeah, those builds are big. Most of them are like two base plates. Ninjago City, I think, is 1.5. I mean, just a minute. Do do do. So yeah, um, I don't know that it would be all that feasible to keep them. It just seems like um, I'm keeping them for the novelty of them and not for them actually being a functional part of my city. Get over here. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of getting rid of those. I'm also thinking about. I kind of mentioned this before. My grand boutique hotel. I actually might be cutting that in half. Um, it doesn't need to be that big. It's for the rest of my city. Essentially, it's disproportional. Um, so I'll probably cut the back part of that off and do something else with those parts. Maybe keeping it a part of that, but like I'm thinking to like just expand on those buildings. Doesn't necessarily have to be a hotel, but it can be like, if I did, stores or something in that same design, all of that kind of fun stuff. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know, like I said, I've been thinking a lot about, you know, what I have in my city, what I want in my city and all that. Doesn't need to be that big. That's what she said, right? I mean, if you know how to use it, then no, it doesn't need to be like if you know how to work it, it doesn't need to be that big. You can't control what you have and don't have, but you can control what you do with it. I don't even have music going. Uh, can you guys hear the music? I know I keep asking you every stream. I just don't want to get flagged or in trouble. Nope. Cool. So yeah, like I said, I mean, we kind of talked about some of this stuff last time too, because Matt just didn't think I thought about my city at all. He just thought that I just am leaving it there to rot. Pending his comment last time, he was like, "I'm glad that you're actually thinking about all this stuff," and I'm like, "I've been thinking about it. It's hard to showcase because I have so many thoughts running through my head on a lot of it." Well, you keep doing cough, lug, cough builds. Well, because I'm highly active in it. It's something that I enjoy. I feel like it helps expand my building skills a bit because like okay, so for example, you guys know that I just finished the Western. Like I would have never built Western in my city. King Olaf Hydrate, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hope you are doing well, King Olaf. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. We're just kind of chilling and chatting and sorting. But I mean, I think that's why I enjoy it so much is because they do kind of push me. I mean, like if it wasn't for the lug, um, I wouldn't have built the motorized coral reef. I wouldn't have had the motivation to do it. Um, that's why I went the route of doing Castle Medieval for a bit and then did Space 2, different styles. Right. You learn from all that. You start to learn, oh, okay, well that's different. I need like how do I do that? Like Oh, they're building a different style tree. Let's learn that. Um, oh, that's a different way or a different style of doing X or Y or Z. All of that stuff. How is everything going, Ollendorf? Did you have a great weekend? Lurk. Yep, just a chill week for me as I mock building for Brick Show for the next month. Which Brick Show? It was really cool. So, Brick Slopes, Denver. I think it was Denver. Just happened the other weekend, and a lot of our lug members were actually our Vegas lug members were showcased, which was really cool. My buddy Lauren, he did a lot of the GBCs that were showcased or that they spotlighted, which was really cool. He was all excited. Great Western Brick Show over here in UK. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know if you caught it, but I actually just did a couple Western builds myself. I did a. We were just talking about it. I did a hotel. I did two railroad track sections and a barbershop slash mustache hair care store. Okay. All right, give me a couple minutes. I have to do something real quick. All right. Sorry about that. It's kind of one of those with this job, even if I'm off, I'm not off. Test, test, test. Okay. So what else is going on? Anything exciting? Um, I know they've been showcasing and announcing different builds that are coming out. I.e., has anybody seen Gizmo? Uh, or the any of the other builds that are coming out that might pique an interest? Um, if not, maybe movies. My, all right, I might switch to something else. Um, I have some maybe a small build or something that we can do or can start. I got a little bit sorted. Only thing on September's list I'm gonna get at some point is Wally. Nice. Okay, let me see. Where are these? Got to eat some supper now, so bye. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. So far, only thing is Black Pearl for new release. Yeah, everybody's talking about the Black Pearl right now. It looks awesome. Oh. Um. Yeah, the Black Pearl really does look awesome. A lot of people are talking about that right now. I'm kind of sticking to there's really not much for me, uh, to be honest. Sorry guys, hold on. And this is kind of why I'm leaning towards like going to build something, because when I'm organizing or sorting and then I have to put everything away, it takes me away from the camera and away from you guys. Especially like when I'm trying to find a part that should be right in front of me, but I'm not seeing. I'm like, it shouldn't be that difficult. All right. All right, what do you guys think about this build? Should we build this? This will be a great little build. And then I know I want to expand on it and build something more out of it. But what do you guys think? Should we build this? Sure, I had considered that one and mocking it. All right, let me. Okay, I'm going to put my sorting over to the side so that we can build this bad boy. Keeping them hopefully in Order. We don't need this right now. I think that's one of the ones my mom wants. So I'll be building it one day. Yeah, I mean, I saw it and I was like, well, that would look perfect, or that would be perfect in a city. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 5. That is 6. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so I'm going to move this here. Make sure I get my points. Nope, it didn't go. But yeah, the moment I saw this, I was like, I like that build. The one of the other ones that I need for sure is like the Italian courtyard. What is it? The Italian Riviera? I really like that one. All right, got my points. I like the I do like what's it called? The Arkham Asylum. That looks I'm over here, buddy. I do like Arkham Asylum. That one looks awesome. Uh so yeah, there's definitely a few of them that I like. I built the Italian Riviera. Good set, but nothing new or amazing with the build. Really? My buddy Clipsy is doing the Riviera. It seems cute thus far. I'm definitely passing on the Arkham Asylum. See, like, I want the building, but I don't want the minifigures. So that's where I'm probably gonna like sell the minifigures and see if I could get a good chunk of that money back. I am curious though, Matt, why like it seems like a hard pass for you. Like why is it a hard pass? Just out of curiosity. Give me one moment. Sorry guys. Work is calling. Um Sorry, that may happen a couple more times. There's nothing I want from that set. The building would require some major mods from me to be happy with it, so I don't really see a value in buying it. That makes sense. That makes sense. I like the overall build. It does so what I'm looking at it as is a potential replacement for my um what's it called for my Hidden Side High School. Because looking back at Hidden Side High School, um, and my mock of it, one, it's big, it's really big, and two, um, I just don't like the look and overall feel of it. But I do like Arkham Asylum, and it reminds me a lot of Arkham Asylum. Um, and so I might switch it up In fact, I might just grab the instructions of Arkham Asylum online and turn it red, but I don't think I have all the other parts for it. That's why I'm like, I will probably get it, and then yeah, I will sell the minifigures, and then I will probably turn it into Arkham High School. See, the only concern that I have with this particular build is I do feel like it's pretty small. So I would definitely have to expand on it. I like the corner aspect of it. Um, I am really leaning into the Mocs as more primary thing, and sets just supplement the Mocs I do for my city or for the city. I get that. Oh, this is not there. I messed that up. Okay. So then this goes here. Yeah. Okay, and then this goes here. Wow. All right. I mean, it's just like here's another thing that I've been contemplating. Like the modular is okay, maybe some smaller city or friends builds. I also can use as the basis for more builds. For sure. So this is the other thing I've been looking at too is like, I did double mills, right? Now that I've got my lighting system kind of dialed down, do I really need the double mills? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know that I actually need the double. So that's the other contemplation is going through and then removing the upper portion. I just don't know how that would go as far as the streets that I want to build. So I have to start doing some tests and see what I truly want to do, if that makes sense. I have to say, like, I love this technique, but it's a lot for this little build. Like for me, I still want the modulars. Like that's no question. I don't think that'll change. It's just I am reevaluating because, like I said, I want to do the mountain range. I want to do the waterfalls. I want to do like certain things that go through my city. Um, and even like even those things in particular, those take up space. Yeah, buying 10 copies that doesn't make sense. Yeah. I mean, buy one, maybe build one in or onto it a bit more. I mean, yeah. Um yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with that. Building four to make a modular, like looking back, a little bit much. Oh, the other thing, the what is it called? It's not Diagon Alley, it's the other one. What's the other set that is coming out soon? Hogsmeade? Yeah. I'm torn on that because it looks great. It is better than what some of the things that um I have as far as expanding the build and stuff like that. But I'm just not sure about it because I do like my Hogwarts or my Diagon Alley, and I definitely want to incorporate those into the bigger build. It's just I didn't get all of the individual builds when they were bringing those out, so it's like a good way to kind of play catch up by getting the big set. I don't know that I would do two like I did before, but I do definitely like Hogsmeade. Oh, I missed that one. I mean, Matt, did you pick up Hogwarts before? Are you contemplating Hogsmeade at all or no? It looks cute, but I don't see how I could use the builds myself at least. Nope. Okay. This is a lot to do for flooring. I just have to say. But it looks really good. I'm eager to see how this turns out. Did you ever look at my project list more after I shared the sheet with you? Yes, I did. But I didn't know that, I mean, if essentially like now that they're starting to come out with new more stuff, if you were adding to it. Ads back in a minute. Ads, 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 ads. Excuse me. Sorry, got distracted a couple minutes. No worries. Just rocking out this build. All right, bag one rocked out. Okay. All right. We are rocking along. I mean, The crazy part about it is a lot of the under stuff is being covered up. So it's like, I mean, the design isn't, but a lot of the underside is. Okay. Let's see. What was I? All right. I think we will stop there. We got 2 bags done, plus some sorting and all that kind of fun stuff. Good stuff. All right. Grab. It doesn't seem like there's much to this build as far as depth or anything. Let's see. Let me see. Who can we raid to? Trying to see. I'm not seeing a lot of people on. All right, looks like we got one person. It looks like they're building a dragon of some kind. Like taking apart Burb TT, then building Sea Dragon. I just can't. I mean, everybody's. This is live. See where okay. Looks like we'll raid over to there. All right. So found a new person. Cool. Thanks for being here, guys. I really do appreciate all the love and support. It really does mean a lot. We got a lot done. We got a bunch of sorting done. We got some cleaning up done, and then we started and finished bag 2 or 2 bags of the what's it called? Lego Icons. Why isn't there no name on the box anymore? Oh, the French Cafe. Restaurants of the world. So it kind of makes me wonder if they're going to do more of these because it says restaurants of the world. So that's plural. I mean, it'd be cool. Do a little Epcot area in your city. But yeah, so again, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like my content and want more. Please consider joining one of my memberships as every little bit counts and goes right back into the channel. If you like what I'm wearing, I got some merch. Go check them out in my merch store. If you have any requests or anything, I can definitely do that. And then we'll rock things out. So thanks for watching. Really do appreciate all the love and support. And 4, 3, 2,